this point, and they only have 98. Both of the teams really sacrificing some fouls to make sure that their defense is working for them and try to intimidate the opposing team.
Right. Alex Gutierrez gives it back to Michael Dow. And Gutierrez is left all alone again, but there's no way to fucking bring it.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
No, go. I spoke to the phone.
Yeah, 6 straight points by Gutierrez on teams by Mike Bilbao. I believe he's down to only 6 points.
What a clever move. I never thought in the world that Michael Dow would be able to get it over to him. And now on the other side of the court, we've got the contact whistle addressed to Bilbao. Michael Dow.
How many fouls is Michael? He's a very important player also.
Michael has 4 fouls. We've got a timeout. We shall return. 6:20 to play in this fourth and final quarter. Toyota up by only 6 points, 98-92. But they will be inbounding. Sonny Jaworski doing the honors from the left sideline in front of the Toyota bench. Our nice receives.
Elby King has also been sent into the ball game after he lost a committed a foul earlier. He's also in trouble. So he's starting with the first 5. Now the first 5 Eva Campo is.
And here is Andy Fields, settled with 4 fouls in all, finding himself inside a bind and getting a foul from one of the 2 imports, Melton.
Fields is going to be given 2 free throws, although the referee signaled the foul of George Melton simultaneously, and all of them gave him the signal for 2 free throws. Andy Fields with only 12 points, but he has been doing a good defensive job on Melton, plus rebounding.
5 fouls were ready for Tanduay, only 4 for Toyota, 99-92, an odd 7-point lead for the Super Corollas, looking to avert the humiliation of outright elimination.
That's right. As the defending champions of the Open Conference, they would be 7th place. Now they'd like to go at least into the quarterfinals, give it a shot, and maybe they can enter the semifinals, where the 2 teams will join the Great Taste Coffee Makers and the Crystal Red Managers.
Those were the early birds in the semifinals, and Fields makes it 2 for 2. And Toyota just hit the benchmark of a century, 100 points to 92 for Tanduay.
6 minutes left in this ball game.
Michael Ball gets it over to his favorite receiver, and Abed Gutierrez finalized over to Melton, who dumps it in with both hands.
Yes, good pass there by Francois Weiss. He knew that he had already drawn Andy Fields for him, and he knew there was no way to get back in time.
194, just a 6-point advantage for Toyota. A King working inside a tight fix.
Rebound by Andy Fields, plus a foul from George Melton. Very powerful offensive rebound.
And I think Andy Fields was telling Melton to take it easy, man.
Well, it's the frustrations and part of the game. He really made sure that Fields was not going to get a 3-point play. After he knew he had already committed the foul, you could see he put his left hand on his shoulder.
Right.
Well, these guys are probably buddies because they came in from the same college, and then Fields got Melton in. When he was in 4th year, the guy was coming in as a freshman. They probably know each other well. Baker League also in Philadelphia must have played with it or against each other.
Oh, they're probably going to have dinner together tonight. But not during this game. They're not friends.
After this.
102-94. 8-point lead for Toyota. Time down to 5 minutes and 36 in this ball game to decide the final qualifier for the quarterfinal round. That goes way attended by Michael Ball. This time it didn't work. It was telegraphed.
Yes, and Keith anticipated it. He goes to Sonny Jaworski. But look at the defense of Tanduay. They're back, all of them, 5, huh?
Right. Sonny Jaworski and our nice, both of them lingering in the 3-point region. Both of them can take it from there. And here's Andy Fields with a back pass to Jaworski.
Yes, finally. He lost his footing in that play. He wanted to do a reverse pass, and he lost his footing.
Do well to take advantage of it.
Toyota is only up by 8 points, 5 minutes and 5 seconds left. They go to Francois Weiss at low post. There's going to be a foul.
A King will have to raise his hand for that.
It might be King. Okay, King, because Jaworski came out to help. That's the 5th personal foul of Abe King, and it might not last.
He may not go all the way down the wire. Yango got a good assist from Michael Dow. He didn't sink the basket, but he got a foul, sending him to the stripe.
Fernandez committed a foul. That's only
his 5th foul.
2 very key players, 2 tall men for Toyota. Not really getting going, but now in very deep foul trouble.
I really have my misgivings as to whether the entire first 5 of Toyota will survive this game. 102-95. Time left, 4 minutes and 58. 102-96. Both clubs dead even as far as team fouls are concerned. 6 apiece, just 1 short of the limit. Francis Nice picked up by Abed Gutierrez. Eyeball-to-eyeball confrontation there. The pass intended for Andy Fields, intercepted by Mike Bilbao. It's heading straight for the middle. The pass to Yango on the side. He lost it to the baseline.
Yes, but they will still keep it. Last touch ball against Toyota. Only 19 seconds left on the shot clock for the Tanduay Ram makers.
Yango doing the honors on the baseline. Michael Bao looking for Abid to get it. Instead, he gets it to Fran White.
That's it for Abid King.
For 18, the end of the line for Mr. King.
6 fouls, Abid King. And the 17 foul for Toyota.
The King is dead. Long live the King. And who is it going to be? We'll find out.
Probably Ricky Velosa.
Edo Campo taking a sweet time about selecting a replacement for the exiled King. That's Ricky Velosa, after all.
Yes, they need a defensive man against Francois Weiss. You know, Arnie Tuabes is a scorer, but definitely he cannot stop Weiss. Maybe Velosa in his positioning may be able to do it with help coming from the other players.
Well, even if Velosa cannot entirely contain Weiss, he's got some scoring starts of his own. Inbound pass by Mike Bilbao to Yango. Okay, here's Mike orchestrating the offensive once again. Fran Weiss looking for a cutter. He's going to take it to the iron himself. Got it.
Yes, just a 4-point lead for Toyota. 102 to 98 fourth and 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Anybody's ball game.
4 minutes and 18 seconds left. Toyota has already hit the team foul limit. Tanduay still has 1 foul to give. Arnaiz with a birdie, and he misses.
This time good positioning there by Nelson. He clears the rebound. Tanduay going to the fast break. There's a foul by Francis, and that's going to mean 2 free throws for Bilbao. They are in penalty.
Well, that was a preemptive foul by Francis Arnaiz, but that cost them more than anything else. It was the 5th personal for Francis Arnaiz, and the fact that they are in team foul trouble will enable Mike Bilbao to get it from the 15-foot line just the same.
That's right. Mike Bilbao with only 3 points here, but has a lot of assists in this ball game. One of the reasons why they came back. He never really gave up, continued to the hustle and defense, and gave off those assist passes.
Francis Arnaiz has just been spelled by Edo Campo in his place. You guessed it, Emerly Gaspi.
And he clears the loose ball recovery.
Here's Mon Fernandez in a situation he loves best, but he comes out.
Well, there were a lot of guys there.
Right.
And this guy is free, set up by Sonny Jaworski. Legaspi delivers.
He's been delivering on those open situations right from the start of this game. 104 to 99. Toyota keeping Tanduay at bay. With 3 minutes and 41 to go, they're ahead by 5. But Tanduay cannot be counted out. No way. Here is Fran Weiss, barreling his way in, muscling up past Fernandez. He gets it back on the offensive rebound. J.B. Yango puts it up. He gets it. And the third attempt finally draws a foul.
Foul from maybe Ricky Velosa. Legaspi. And that's it for Emer Legaspi with 6 fouls.
I imagine he is not going to be the last casualty of Toyota on fouls. Already we've got 18 and Emerly Gaspi. Other top candidates for banishment are Andy Fields and Fernandez.
Fernandez has 5. Arnie Tuabes into the ball game for the fouled out Emerly Gaspi. 3 minutes and 27 seconds left. A 5-point lead for Toyota.
Tuabes himself is not in a very safe position. He's got 5 fouls.
That's right. Still a lot of time? Oh, we're going to see a lot of disqualifications. Toyota's already lost to Tanduay. So far, none.
104 to 100, and that's only a 4-point lead, Andrew. It can be wiped out with a single birdie if Yango can sink this charity. And the mountain man has been called to do his thing on that very, I don't know, mysterious portion of the Araneta Coliseum hardcourt. So many people have slid, even injured themselves there. 3:22 left in the game clock, 104 to 101, just a 3-point lead for Toyota. Sonny Jaworski, he may come up with a birdie. He's capable of doing it. Juan Fernandez working one-on-one against Fran Weiss, and Hercules simply slapped the ball away from him.
That's right. Mike Bilbao now trying to bring it in, going all the way. Blocked by Fields, but he still makes it. A looping shot. Yes, by Mike Bilbao.
You know, I've got a feeling that Andy Fields even helped that shot to go in.
There's going to be a warning on Tanduay. Mike Bilbao held on to the ball game. It's just a warning for delaying the ball game. If it should be happen again, that technical will be called against it. There's a 1-point lead for Toyota, 2 minutes and 58 seconds. The pressure is on with Toyota right now.
Hang on to your seat. This is the PPA's Halloween treat for you. And I'm sure you're enjoying every minute of it, savoring every second of this basketball game being played in its finest standards. And we've got a foul on that pass by Tuabes to Fields.
That's right. Foul called against George Melton in that play.
4 personals on George Melton.
he himself is getting into foul trouble. That's still a lot of time, and you will be sure that he's going to keep on attacking him. We have a timeout called by Tanduay. We'll be right back.
Only 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in this game. Andy Fields has it for Toyota at the right field. They're watched by George Melton. Here's Juan Fernandez. He's going to challenge Fran Weiss. Puts up a fadeaway shot offline. The rebound battled for, won by Juan Fernandez. He makes it at 10-point range.
You can see that that play was really set up. The earlier play was set up by Ocampo for Fernandez. He missed, but he fought for the rebound. That's a 3-point lead for Toyota.
A very important clutch hit by Juan Fernandez, giving them a new lease on the lead. A 3-pointer. Michael Powell against Sonny Jaworski. But Tanduay can equalize if they can come through with a 3-point shot.
Only 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and the cutting. Gutierrez is blocked by Ricky Reynosa.
They've got his number. Toyota has got Gutierrez's number, and that's why they can't work on that kind of a pattern anymore. 106 to 103, a minute and 49 left in the game clock. Andy Fields preparing to make his move against Milton. Jaworski in the 3-point area against Andy Gutierrez. Fields with a great pirouette. Got it.
Yes, a 5-point lead for the Toyota Super Corollas. Tanduay down by 5, only a minute and 38 left in the ball game.
108 to 103, both clubs over the team foul limit. Here's J.B. Yango. The ball covered the other Gutierrez on the other side of the court. At low post, he got Fran Weiss barreling his way through. Ricky Reynosa unable to stop him.
In that case, Weiss was like a truck, a 6-wheeler, you know. He was not going to be stopped in that place.
You bet. And Ricky Reynosa really had to back out. And here's Ricky looking a little bit spent. They're trying to regain their composure, get the rock going again. They're severely threatened. That lead is down to only 3 with a minute and 12 to go. Juan Fernandez, and here's steal by Michael Powell. We've got Arnie Twadles moving closer. Ricky Reynosa gets an assist from Arnie. He misses, and the rebound goes to Weiss.
Yes, and Weiss going into his fast break, 3-on-1 situation.
J.B. Yango, the anchor.
And missing a layup, but Gutierrez calling it back with a good rebound play.
Gutierrez, the man of the hour for Tanduay. And they're down by just 1. 56 seconds left in the game clock.
That's a good play there again by Gutierrez. He did not even come down with the ball.
They lost a look at the clock. It says 48 seconds. Sonny Jaworski enjoying Michael Powell.
Oh, he was looking for a goaltending violation that was not called there. And there's another.
Here's Fran Weiss.
And there's a goaltending violation called against Phoenix in the previous play.
And now the entire Toyota bench, as well as their fans, are up in arms.
There's a trap by Andy Fields. That's legal. But he didn't catch the other slow on the other side when the Jaworski went for the layup.
We've got a timeout. We'll review these things right after a few reminders. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all of a sudden the Arnetta Coliseum has turned into a picket fight. Everybody's starting points onto the floor, and this is what it's all about. The slow-mo sequence of that last piece of action that drew a big howl from Toyota crowd.
That's a goaltending violation there because he dropped the ball. And they should have called it already. But then what happened was on the reverse. It was also goaltending, but they called it.
Here is Andy Fields working against Melton. The baseline drive draws a foul from George.
And that's going to be the 5th personal foul of George Melton. That's a good call also. And Fields has a chance to equalize and give the lead to Toyota.
28.5 seconds left.
Let's take a look at that on our San Miguel here. Fields was really going to bring it to the basket. There's the foul by Melton. Very clear, but he got the arm of Andy Fields. Now these are 2 power pressure shots for Andy Fields.
I'm sure Andrew could use some of the roasted stuff of the kick room after this game.
Fields making the first free throw for the equalizer. He was very unsure about that, huh?
Right. 1 on 9 all. He's got to make this second foul shot too. Hold your breath now.
We might have a timeout if he makes this. A little bit long, and Tanduay clears the rebound.
27 seconds to go. 23 on the shot clock for Tanduay. Michael Bao has it against Sonny Jaworski. Baseline drive by Michael Bao. Gets a foul from Sonny.
From Arnie Twadles.
Oh, Arnie Twadles.
Yes, Arnie Twadles pushing off there. That's going to send Michael Bao to the 15-foot line.
It's also graduation time for Arnie Twadles, the 3rd Toyota casualty of this game on 6 fouls.
That's right, and Francis Arnaiz will have to be sent back into the ball game. Now another pressure charities for Mike Bilbao in this play.
Arnaiz himself is saddled with 5 fouls, and we've got the expected timeout from Edo Campo. We'll be right back. Oh, Corollas fighting tooth and nail, nip and tuck for the last quarterfinal berth. By the way, although this is the only game in tonight's bill, we won't be leaving you immediately because right after this we shall have Rusty Inside Basketball and Andy Howe will be discussing the matter of the MVP race and who are the front runners. Right, Andrew?
That's right. Mike Bilbao making his first free throw, very calmly thinking it. They have a 1-point lead with only 20.9 seconds. Now this is also a very important free throw because this will guarantee them at least a 2-point lead. We might expect a timeout from Toyota if they make this shot, if Mike Bilbao makes this shot. And he thinks it very coolly. No, Toyota has already had the instructions, and Ocampo gave his instructions.
This boyish young man, never wilting under pressure. He's just given Tanduay a 2-point lead with only 12 seconds to go. Andy Field sends it against Van Weiss. They're looking for the equalizer, and they better come up with it fast. And there's a technical foul.
Yes, 3-second defensive alignment called against Gutierrez, and this could put a lot of difference in the game. Amiango.
Yes, it has indeed put a different complexion to the way the game is going. With only 8.5 seconds to go, Toyota will be taking a technical foul shot.
Look at this. You can see Jaworski telling Fields to take the technical. Fields didn't want to, so Jaworski went to Fernandez. Fernandez says, I'm cold. So finally, Sonny says, Fields, you take the technical.
Well, I wouldn't want to take it if I were in their shoes.
Very important shot because they will still have 8.5 seconds to make a basket. They're just down by 1.
That might make all the difference in the world. We are going to hang on for this timeout because we don't want you to miss a single second. Anything can still happen in this game. That technical foul just might have spelled its doom for the Tanduay rum makers because it would enable Toyota now to go for a basket that could clinch the game for them with only 8.5 seconds left.
That's right, Joe. That's very true what you just commented. Of course, we can't really say that Toyota is up because Tanduay is still up by 1 point. Toyota still has to go for the shot and make the basket. Of course, they have to throw in right now from the side, and they will only have 8.5 seconds to attempt the shot. Remember, Tanduay is also in penalty, so if they foul any defensive or loose ball fouls, could mean 2 free throws for Toyota. But that was a big break for Toyota. Instead of just going for a possible equalizer, now they have the chance to go for the winner.
They can wrap it up right in regulation play, eh? Well, you ask me, I believe Lady Luck will be playing the principal role in the outcome of this game.
That's right. And you can be sure that the instructions of Ocampo will be to drive in. You know, drive in because there you can possibly fish for a foul and a chance for 2 free throws at the 15-foot line if you don't make the shot. Of course, they should be aware of the fact that there might be an offensive foul, you know, the possibilities for that, and that would be the end for them. But still, it's anybody's ball game at this point. So, you know, Tanduay is still on top because they're on top by 1. And the point for me is that even if you have a solitary point lead, it's still a win. It's better than, you know, than nothing at all.
8.5 seconds. And by the way, in case you're not yet aware of it, there will be no games on Tuesday. Tuesday, as you know, being All Saints Day. So we'll take a 1-day respite, and the quarterfinal stage will commence on Thursday, no matter who wins this game.
That's right. Let's see if Toyota goes for a very quick basket. There's another timeout, this time called by Tanduay, either against Toyota or Tanduay. The relay telecast San Miguel versus the Gallery Dominique team.
Sonny Jaworski inbounding. Hang off your seats now. Oh, let your lights off your screens for a single second. Only 4 seconds left. They've got to make a try for it now. Fernandez off Nelson. Short. And that's it. And Tanduay makes it to the quarterfinals. Toyota, the defending champions, are eliminated. What a break for Tanduay. Ooh, I'm practically speechless. They had all of 8.5 seconds to try for a basket. They blew it.
That's right. You know, they were not able to get a good pass from the passer. They changed the passer to Francis in that play. And look at this. To Sonny Jaworski, and Francis there could not control. He tried to get the ball to Relosa and Fernandez, who were both grappling for it. Fernandez now trying to go for the basket. He was stymied by George Melton, could not get the shot off, could not pass off. Finally took it, was blocked there by George Melton, and the ball falling into the hands of Jaworski, but he could not control, and that's it for Toyota.